Good evening. So many parents felt deep sadness this week on the news of the double homicide in Syracuse. One of the victims was just 11 years old. Jeremiah Huff was killed by his father, police say. The suspect is also accused of killing his girlfriend. The double murder brought pain to their families and to perfect strangers. But some parents felt a particular pain, known only to those who lost their children to violent acts committed by the other parent. We sat down with one of those mothers at the bench where her daughter is memorialized at the Baldwinsville Athletic Complex. Ava Wood was 14 in 2023 when her father shot and killed her and then died by suicide. Her mother, Heather, has not done an interview like this before, but what happened earlier this week shook her deeply.
When the news broke about this double homicide in Syracuse, I thought of you immediately. We've never met, but I covered your story and covered Ava, and I thought of you instantly. And I thought of you and people whose children become news for terrible reasons. What did you think when you heard that this had happened?
The initial reaction I had when I heard the news almost took my breath away, a punch in the gut. How can this happen again? And not just how can this happen again, but how many more times does the community have to experience something like this and question and grieve all over again?
Right now, the entire community wants to know one thing. They want to know the why. It's human instinct, I think, to want to know why. How close did you get to an answer on why, and how important is answering that?
I think that varies for every person. What the why is, how much you need to know. I think it's human nature in most cases to try and answer why. How did this happen? Why did it happen? How could I have prevented it? For me, I feel as though I had a pretty good understanding of the magnitude of the situation in our lives leading up to that day. It will never answer all of the questions. For anyone, their family, my family, the community, why will be an impossible answer. And finding comfort in the gray will be the impossible task, but almost the survival component of happiness and being okay with not having a complete why.
The mother of Jeremiah Huff has basically begged the community already, in even these first couple of days, don't forget my son, say his name.
Please don't stop saying his name. It's Jeremiah Huff. Oh, we will miss him every day.
Does it help you when people bring up Ava's name, when people talk to you about her?
It does. And I would say to everyone in the community, near and far, is to answer her call for help in remembering his name and saying his name and not forgetting Jeremiah.
In Ava's case, the community was so supportive. There were so many soccer events. The children took up the mantle of her memory. How the community responds to something like this make a difference?
100%. I can say when this happened, while I was incredibly blessed and grateful for all of my friends and family and loved ones and those that were close to Ava, the outpouring of support and love from strangers was something I will never forget. They've gone above and beyond for a complete stranger, all to honor the memory of a little girl that they never knew. It still stuns me today when people reach out that I've never met to offer words of gratitude or love or support, and just to remind me that I'm not forgotten either.
Heather Wood has found comfort in social media. You can search Ava Wood on almost any platform and turn up videos and remembrances. Someday, if she's open to it, Heather Wood says that she is willing to meet Jeremiah Huff's mother to talk, to cry, or to just sit in quiet.